At a Sunday morning church service in the chicken soup factory district of Monrovia, Liberia, the congregation is praying for their country to be rid of Ebola. But their pastor isn't just trusting in God.
No handshaking, no setting or being crowded up together, and no coming in contact with bodily fluids. What are bodily fluids?
He is taking concrete steps to protect his people from an outbreak of a deadly virus that has claimed nearly 3,000 lives and sickened thousands more across Liberia, Sierra Leone, and Guinea. Monrovia, Liberia's densely packed seaside capital, has been the worst affected. Ebola is transmitted through contact with infected bodily fluids like vomit, blood, and diarrhea. It has no vaccine, and there is no cure. And the most at risk? Family members and healthcare workers who are tending to the sick. There is no quick way to test if a patient has Ebola. With every ill person a potential viral bomb, it is essential for caretakers to be properly protected. So the church's leaders have taken the lead in instructing their congregation on how to stay safe, telling family members how to spot the symptoms: high fever, diarrhea, vomiting. They remind congregants to wear gloves when caring for their loved ones and to wash their hands with a chlorine and water solution whenever possible. These instructions saved Alex Kamanda, whose wife caught Ebola last month. He took care of her until she died, but he also took care of himself.
Taking care of your wife is not a bad thing, but in a situation like an Ebola case, it was too much of trauma because I was thinking that I could be the next person.
It wasn't easy, he says. It was hard to keep his distance when his wife was suffering so much, but it had to be done. Not only has he stopped the spread of Ebola in his household, his 4-year-old son still has a father. In order to help the population, the government set up a new ambulance hotline to pick up suspected Ebola patients and take them to treatment centers. The problem is that there aren't enough beds for the growing number of victims. It can sometimes take days for the ambulances to arrive. Sometimes people are too afraid to wait. This man had been abandoned by his family in an empty house until a privately run charity ambulance and a fully protected team finally arrived to pick him up. This is Erin Baker in Monrovia for Time.com.